Another stinker. Performs for club, doesn't for country. Unlike James Rodriguez.
Who that?
So Joanga Rodriguez ni opposite.
Yes.
Kyle Walker. Is pace all that he offers in the game? Is it pace?
Yeah.
I don't remember a single time where Kyle Walker has had an outstanding performance as an England right back.
He was culpable for the goal they conceded first against Switzerland, Mbolo. He was culpable for the goal they conceded the second goal for Spain. Well, you could say Saka would have been tracking back, but still, Kyle Walker was there. He should have done better than that. So does this mean these two guys, they only work in Pep Daddy's system? Like, without Pep, their daddy, they are not working anymore. What does it mean? No, we need some questions to be answered. It can't be that these guys are that good for club, but for country, they are shit.
Welcome back to another special episode of The Wildcard. My name is Venant, and today we are joined by...
Of course, Kobe Mainoo's big bro, Brian Waudo. I still support the man them. I die with the man them. He is my brother. I still support my bro. Yeah, Kobe Mainoo's big bro.
Yes.
Leopards and glasses, bro.
Yes, actually, say that on the show. And on my left, I'm joined by...
The Jabroni Slayer. Whatever.
Yes.
They want
to see the truth. That's what they
say. Less. The Jabroni Slayer, aka Nyaassh, presenting millions and millions of Arsenal fans.
And this episode has been brought to you by Sport Pesa.
Nyaassh, you and I have been going back and forth.
Yes.
You attack United players, I attack Arsenal players.
Yes.
Fairly, by the way.
Yeah.
But I think today we'll have to find some common ground. Because in the final, we all know Spain did beat England in the Euros final 2-1.
Yes.
And there were two particular stinkers, which we have to start with.
Oh, yeah.
We have to start with them.
There were three.
No, there were two. We have to start. I've
three.
told you we found common ground. Think.
No.
We found common ground.
You've said that. I've not agreed.
Because, let's just be honest.
Yes.
England haven't played the best football.
Of course they haven't.
They have at all they haven't.
Yes.
But you see, at some point, some players turned up. Saka has turned up at some point.
Yep.
Even Pickford in the penalty shootout against Akanji.
Sure.
I'm looking at Kane, albeit unfit and down. He still has 2 goals.
Yep.
Even Bellingham still has the goals, you see?
Yeah.
But then, man, like player of the season in the name of Phil Foden, where have you been for 7 games?
Bro.
Where have you been?
He's the new James Bond of England. At least England will talk Euros and James Bond. That's something to be proud of. Zero goals, zero assists, 7
games.
Yeah. So that's the number one stinker.
Yes.
All right.
That's the all-time stinker.
Without a doubt.
Because there's no way you come from winning the league and winning player of the season
to doing that.
go for 7 games without even Cole Palmer as a substitute, even Watkins as a substitute.
Yeah, surely.
So he's been ass. Another stinker. Performs for club, doesn't for country. Unlike James Rodriguez.
Who that?
So Joanga Rodriguez ni opposite.
Yes.
Kyle Walker. Is pace all that he offers in the game? Is it pace?
Yeah.
I don't remember a single time where Kyle Walker has had an outstanding performance as an England right back.
He was culpable for the goal they conceded first against Switzerland, Mbolo. He was culpable for the goal they conceded the second goal for Spain. Well, you could say Saka would have been tracking back, but still, Kyle Walker was there. He should have done better than that. So does this mean these two guys, they only work in Pep Daddy's system? Like, without Pep, their daddy, they are not working anymore. What does it mean? No, we need some questions to be answered. It can't be that these guys are that good for club, but for country, they are shit.
I think it all boils down to Southgate because he's the one who manages the team.
No.
Because if a manager can bring out the best out of you, a.k.a. Champions League final with Man City, that is Pep, and then the same player does not deliver in the national team, then it has to be the national team's coach problem to deal with.
Maybe for
the likes of Foden. Because a player like Foden comes into your team, you expect results.
Yeah. You could only say for Foden because he was playing on the left wing, he does not do that. Kyle Walker is a goddamn right back. He was playing as a goddamn right back from day one of the Euros. He plays the right back for Manchester City. So it's still the same position. So why stinkers?
And also, I have a question for him, or rather, we have a question for you.
Yeah.
Where was Kobbie Mainoo?
Hey.
I think it's very simple. You can clearly see the Arsenal agenda trying to form.
You've been.
You can clearly see it. And yet, yani mimi, nime wave white flag For the first time in my life, I've waved the white flag. And you still don't want to find common.
No,
for 4 weeks, you've been ranting and just
Ranting about who?
chanting about Mainoo being a better player. No, forget even about playing the position. A better player than Saka. A better
No.
player
Than Rice. Not than Saka. Than Rice.
Than Rice.
I said than Rice.
Yes.
I said than Rice because he has the quality. He is gifted. Rice, it was built into something. I think David Moyes turned him into a robot at West Ham. But at the end of the day, you've asked me, where's Kobbie? You see, the issue with Kobbie is everyone was hammering Southgate. Play that boy. Southgate didn't want to play him.
Including you.
Me, obviously.
Why are you saying it as if it's...
because everyone wanted him to play.
Including you.
Southgate, yes. Venant, I wanted him to start. Mbona mnaact nika I hate Kobe Mainoo. He's not Anthony.
No.
He's not Anthony.
You wanted him to play. He played.
Yes, he did play, and he's had an impact in that English team. Look. Tell me, did England play ball when when Trent was in midfield? Fuck no. Did England play ball when Gallagher was in midfield? Fuck no. Once again, Kobbie Mainoo almost cooked the Dutch by himself. Why not? Suskie, why not for Foden missing those 2 clear chances? Kobbie Mainoo would have had 2 assists.
Look, it's not our
Ready.
fault. Look, Kobbie first of all dropped a stinker in the final. It's not our fault.
Where was Saka in the final?
He was looking like Bukati's grandson.
Where was Saka in the final? Where was Saka in the final?
Them dreadlocks and shit. He was dropping stinkers. Kobbie Mainoo before the semis. He had among the players to drop more than 100 passes. There were 132 players of them. Kobbie was 131st. So much for having an impact. Of those 133 passes he made out of 138, only 13% of them were passes made forward.
Okay.
So this guy, what is he passing around?
So what
He's
you're
just
saying?
running around, so the passes are not being made forward.
So what you're saying?
They are not progressive.
What you're trying to say is he's the black Declan Rice because Rice is always passing to John Stones.
Absolutely no.
Rice is always passing the ball to John
Absolutely.
Stones.
I have a start for that. Of all the players who have played in the knockout rounds, hold up. No other player has made more passes into the final third than Declan Rice. So unaniambia nini? No other player has had more tackles in Euros than Declan Rice. He's doing his work at the back and the front. What is Kobbie Mainoo doing?
So what this means is...
What is Kobbie Mainoo doing?
In the Wildcard podcasts, albeit our guests that we've ever had, all the guests that have been here, and then there's me and there's Venant. Clearly there's one person who is a fraudulent analyst because he's Googling Opta statistics.
No.
Haoni ball na macho. He's Googling Opta statistics.
Look, numbers
and
don't
then
lie.
coming, Nyaassh, we
Numbers
all have
don't
Google,
lie.
we all can afford internet connections.
Yet
We
you
can,
don't know that.
we can look for
Yet you
those.
don't know that.
We can look for those
Yet
stats.
you don't know that.
I can look for them now.
Look for them. You should have done that's your homework. Should have done that before you came.
When I'm watching ball with my eyes, I'm in love with how Kobbie Mainoo plays before Declan
But
Rice.
he's doing nothing. Kobbie Mainoo in the game against Netherlands, I think he only made 1 key pass.
Oh my God.
Bran,
Where is he passing to?
To conclude on this Mainoo conversation.
Yes.
Nyaassh, we have to agree Mainoo played well. in
Where?
this
Which game?
Generally, in this tournament.
Come on,
Of course,
man.
Please, man.
Of course, minus the
No,
final.
mini impact alikuwa na-
Arsenal hawakulipi.
Did he create a goal?
Hawakulipi.
No.
Yes.
Did he create a goal?
Hawakulipi.
Look, I'm not saying Kobbie is a bad player, by the way.
Yeah.
That's what you are saying. That's what you are saying.
Because you're negating me saying that.
Yeah.
It's the Euros. They get the best of the players. There are worse players who are out, bro.
Anyway,
There are worse
moving-
players who are out. I'm not saying he's a bad player, and I'm not even hating. Let's not try and make him look like he was, I don't know, N'Golo Kante, or he's the next Claude Makelele moving around anywhere.
Stockport Seedorf.
He-
Respect him.
No,
Respect.
he's moving around looking like Bukati's grandson. Ache ufala.
Bukati amekulipa.
But this is the third time you saw Bukati in 5 minutes.
No, he do
Was
that
he
to long
WWE?
struck.
Yes, he was.
Oh, no.
But at the end of the day, sawa basi. I think, personally, I feel like Venant was about to say Kobbie has had quite a good...
A great season. And as well as
And a great season as well.
a great season at Manchester United.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
talking about that was a good performance coming from him
Exactly,
in
good.
the Euros, considering his age and he's what?
He's 19. He just turned 19 this year.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm very impressed with Mainoo. However, on the other hand, England is more than just Mainoo.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's more than just. So for England to lose and for us to just point the blame on
For him.
I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm
It's a bit
not
unfair.
pointing on Kobbie Mainoo the one to blame.
Because there are so many
He's not the
things-
one to blame.
There are so many things. There are so many ways in which you can go in this conversation.
Yes.
First and foremost, we all agree Southgate isn't the best manager for England.
He sucks.
He could have been the best for Manchester United, but yeah.
regardless of the 3 finals and what he's done recently
Yes.
to
Sure.
the England team,
Yeah.
what's next for him? do you think now he should continue considering the good results like finals? I've been taking my team to the finals,
back-to-back Euros finals,
or do you now the way people always say Arteta, yes, he's made Arsenal like premium team, but you need a manager who will now
over the line.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you think the same applies to England?
I think for England, I'm not.
I'm looking
at England, and this is not the same, for lack of a better term, dog shite team that was playing in 2014 and 2016.
Yeah.
2018, semi-final of the World Cup. Surely they should have capitalized against Croatia. 2020, the Euros, surely they should have capitalized against Italy. But then, when you have Bonucci and Chiellini and Mancini capitalized that team, nakumbuka Chiellini akivuta Saka. Had to happen.
19-year-old.
When you go on to the 2022 World Cup, I mean, I can't blame them. The better CDM scored a goal against them in the quarterfinals. Chouameni scored while Rice was busy crying.
Wow. And then,
and then when you come to this tournament, another final, which I was heavily worried they were going to win. Because I only said, if Kobe Mainoo scores, then I will support England. But he didn't. So at the end of the day, agenda must agenda. I'm pretty sure many English fans out there, walieka mabet, walinini, wase walitupa rent. But you can't take that risk on a man like Southgate, knowing how well Spain have been playing the whole tournament. You can't. The only good thing I'd give him, the only credit I'd give Southgate is the tinker that he made to put in Luke Shaw back into the starting 11. Because Yamal wasn't as rapid as he did end up with an assist, but he wasn't as rapid as he was in the other games.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I think Southgate has to stay. If it means more Bukayo Diaz, I am ready for Southgate to stay.
Absolutely not. First of all, it's the history of the England, I think, at this point in time. Back-to-back losses in the Euros.
Yes.
That's a new record. I hear Trump faced more shots than Spain's goalkeeper.
My oh my.
Is that
Title of the episode, Donald Trump faced more shots than Unai Simon.
Yeah, that's Unai Simon. Which one? That's Trump ilikuwa nane. Unai Simon zilikuwa sijui tatu on target. Yeah. England are crappy, bro. But yeah, I think they were not good enough. I think Southgate has been abused throughout this tournament. They have booed him. They have thrown beer cans at him.
Yes.
He has been criticized by likes of Akina Haaland throughout the tournament, Akina Garilineka and stuff.
Yes.
I think it's time for him to step. I think for himself, he should leave. Because he has tried his best. I mean, it's a tournament. It's a tournament. I think if you win the tournament, then maybe people will not be very much on your case. In fact, England.
True, they wouldn't be.
They are so thirsty for a trophy. I think they'll forget everything about you because you have won them. You have been close enough, but you have not gotten over the lines.
Mi niko na swali. I think kuna kwanga na hizi records. We all know. I wasn't old enough to watch Michael Jordan, but The Last Dance. There's these videos. Maybe I'm very suspicious of whether they did win that World Cup in 1966. I was there. I need videos.
No, they did.
I need videos. Bobby Charlton alino yo trophy kweli. I need videos.
Are you trying to say England is so bad that the one time they won, ilikuwa suspect?
How are they that good at all? I mean, you have seen of Kina Gerrard, Kina Lampard, Kina Rooney, Shearer.
This is another generation wasted
without
trophies. Bro, even Greece have won the Euros. Come on.
Yes.
Even Greece.
2004.
Sure. Yeah. They could have taken a leaf from, the elephant in Africa, in Itangwaje, Ivory Coast.
Yes.
Fire your coach in the midst of the tournament.
True.
Go ahead and win it.
It seems to be working.
Yeah. It was there for them to do it after they were dropping stickers in the group stages. Fire Gareth Southgate. And then, of course, you hire another coach. But I think the best solution for England could be the FA acting very fast on... Is it the FA or the Premier League?
Yes, the FA.
The charges are Manchester City.
Very fast.
Watoe verdict mapema, Pep ajitoe, wachukue Pep kaya coach wa England. Sijui kwa nini wanadili-dali. The Premier League can actually save them. They should do that very fast because Southgate's not going to get them anywhere.
This is what I think. In terms of results, Southgate has to stay. Because this is finals and finals.
Bro.
He's made...
No way.
Nyaassh, look at it this way, by the way.
Based on results.
Yeah.
Results gani?
Because look at it this way.
Finals.
Look at it this way. If it's a relegation club, Sean Dyche is giving you results. If he manages to put you... If he gets you 16th, you give him one more year. You look at Southgate. He's the one English manager to get to 2 finals.
And fuck them up.
They were favorites. when the tournament started, them alongside France were favorites, and they've made the final.
Yes.
Bro, playing like
Favorites
that.
are supposed to make the final.
Look, I'm not even an English fan. But I also make one hat throughout.
Yes.
I think we're going to ulcers at this
Yes.
point.
Yeah.
I understand your point. Based on results.
Results
We are
gani.
speaking based on results. We've given you...
If it's results venant,
Yeah.
you are fighting to win the title. It's a
And-
goddamn tournament. Result yes, kufika final alafu upigwe. That's not a result. And you're doing that back to back. Which results are those?
Okay. Look at it this way. This is 3 finals.
And lost all of them.
This is 3 finals.
Yes.
It's just like France 2018
By the way-
and 2022. Those 2 finals alone, to me, if I was to make
Yeah,
a case for
they've secured
France
the
winning,
shops. Yeah.
They won the
that.
World Cup in 2018.
Ni sawa. Granted, the other one was penalties, and penalties is 50-50.
Sure enough.
Penalties is
But they
50-50.
have-
So was
in
the
the back.
2020 Euros.
Hata wajashinda hata Nations League. Come on, man. No way.
They were relegated from the Nations League, by the way, with Arsenal goalkeeper Ramsdale. But
Hajauzwa bado?
but at the end of the day, I get what Venant is
And all
trying to
that
say.
array of talent. Come on.
On the other hand,
But
yes, if we are to look at the process, personally, I'll confess, the semi-final was my first time watching England play.
Against Netherlands.
Yeah, I guess because each and every fan I meet, the game is boring. The game is boring. The game is boring. Even some people are like, me, I'll watch second half because I know it's score last minute. You know? So that's the thing. Now that's where I'm like, okay, Southgate has to go because if England had won the
Euros. Aye. 2-year
trust me,
extension.
it would have been the most boring.
Did you just say Southgate has to go? You just said Southgate has to go.
No, I'm saying if he has to go.
If he has to go.
Yeah.
No, he has. Can we all just agree that he needs to leave?
But sawa basi.
He
sawa.
needs to leave.
You've talked about an array of talent. Just to shed light on the winning team, of course, that is Spain.
Yes.
Personally, I don't think England will ever change because let's just be honest. Outrightly in world football, Spain pekee ndo wanachezanga tiki-taka internationally.
Yes.
There is no other country.
Yeah, it's sort of.
There is literally no other country. The Dutch have tried, but it's not worked for them ever since they won their last Euros during the 80s.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, Spain are the only team internationally that play attractive football.
Yeah.
Even France don't. Even France.
Well, we tried in the 2018 World Cup. We were playing good football.
I mean, when you look at I say this, Luis de la Fuente, I can tell he already has a picture of Didier Deschamps in his room. That's why he won the Euros. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. That's why he won the Euros. Look at it this way. He literally called Morata and told him, be like Giroud 2018. It happened. It happened. Giroud ain't got time for goals. He was in the World Cup winning team as a 9. And that's Morata's role.
I was just thinking out loud about this. Could it be that England pays for the atrocities they did as colonizers?
Wait, we move on.
I'm just.
We move on.
At the end of the day, Tujiamini is here for you. So all you gotta do is post your videos, talent, whether it is football, whether it is dancing, whether it is cooking on tujiamini.co.ke, and you'll be the next Tujiamini winner.
Without a doubt.
Speaking of which, you've talked about Tusker.
Yes.
How comes I'm not hearing any transfer rumors? I'm not hearing any. We've signed this player.
Yeah. Nice.
How comes McKinstry is leaving for another country and you guys have an opportunity to get him
McKinstry,
or FC?
I'm run out
That's
of
a
gas.
proven
I'm run out
winner.
of gas kukimbizwa na Tusker. That's all right. So I had the national team, club football kidogo.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean Tusker, we just got back. I think the boys are now back from. They're back for pre-season training.
Yeah.
So maybe moving forward, that's when now we start hearing some rumors here and there on who you're going to sign. Of course, we are going for the title this time round. We know Gor Mahia hired a Brazilian coach. We know they have hired a Brazilian coach before.
We've seen that movie.
Oh, we've seen that movie before. And if this one is going to end like that one, it might just be our best chance to win the league this time round. But yeah, so Tusker, of course, we shall be doing some business. There was that rumor of Kapaito. If he leaves, definitely going to be getting someone. So
Can't wait.
You can see it.
Yes.
There's fear in his
There's
eyes.
fear.
In your
Gor Mahia.
eyes, in your eyes,
Mahia.
Nyaassh.
Even in the
There's
voice.
fear in your eyes.
Even in
You're
the
trembling in your voice, bro.
No. There's no trembling. in my
Kapaito
voice.
will be in Tanzania by the time the season starts.
And you get
What will you do?
someone else. It happens.
Who?
It sounds like Fabrizio have gotten a text.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Hatuwapei Victor Omune, hatuwapei huyo.
Watu wenye wako na kazi mingi ya kufanya, they have a lot of trash to clear. Ni AFC Leopards.
FC Leopards, man. Brian,
And
we
you
have
mentioned
to
something.
we have to talk about AFC because honestly, if you have a situation where your captain,
Wait. What?
captain,
Wanauza captain.
Munene,
How do you want the trash?
is leaving.
Come on, dog.
I'm just,
Jafari Owiti, who's the longest serving player.
Anaenda pia.
Him is leaving.
Jesus, bro.
Cliff Nyakea.
Listen.
Among 12 people.
I get it.
People is alone.
Kitu nyinyi hamuelewi.
Unataka kucheza relegation playoff next season?
Yeah, kwani sisi ndio sofa. Inaitwa sofa paka. This is sofa paka.
Nyinyi mapaka pia.
Chewy, please. Anthony said it. But at the end of the day, I understand it's a clear out, 60th year anniversary of the club. So I think things are trying to change. Even Thomas Tuchel as the coach, he's trying to, get things going. You see, like when Pep came and made a clear out at Man City, it's the same thing. Adding Arteta to get rid of the chicken fodder. You get? So
how come with you everything has a relation
but
to
that's
us?
praising him. That's praising him. Yeah.
Keep tabs on your enemy, so he knows a lot about us. He knows a lot about
But at the end of the day, I will take it positively. Just as long as none of these players end up at Gor. Because, mnakulanga talent yetu sana. Please. Yeah. They better go into clubs that perform low
in a
levels.
club like Tusker,
exactly.
they better come.
No, not Tusker. Probably Sofapaka.
You back as pay maziwa hata zikuje pombe kwani iko nini?
Bana.
But yeah.
Speaking of Gor, manze, our weekend has been a bit tricky in terms of winning. You remember the last episode I talked about we need to be aware of the Zambian team.
Yeah.
And then also talked about the other team winning 9-0. You remember?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And then I talked about us being not concerned, but least concerned about Djibouti.
Yeah.
All Al-Haj
I'm
and
always
stuff.
concerned about Djibouti.
So, manze, for those
So you're always concerned about Nyaassh.
if you know, you know.
Yeah.
So Gor played versus Red Arrows. And as I said, we needed to be aware about them because that team to me looked like the toughest team or rather opponent of the three. And granted, game ilisha 1-0. We this guy called James Chamanga scored in the 67th minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we moved on to Gor versus what is this other team? Telecom, not Telecom, but Telecom.
Yes.
Where Levin Odhiambo alifunga. And in a typical Kenyan football way, we get so much carried with the celebration, we forget to defend. They score the next minute. Games end 1-1.
Damn.
Leon,
So we have not won any game yet.
Yeah. So like as I said in the last episode, where I think we'd get points is versus Al Hilal. And with that game, it's a must win. Like we must win. So for those people who are fans of Gor Mahia and stuff, we are behind the club.
Yeah.
That's why.
I'm not even representing Gor Mahia, but seriously, Mr. Leonardo, these are not the favelas of South America. There's no way you start your career with a defeat and a draw. First of all, the players will lose faith in your tactics. Unaingia ukisema kenye unataka kufanya. Surely that just shows me he's yet to instill discipline.
But he's only been there for what?
I don't,
2 weeks?
I don't
2 weeks.
Come on, man.
First of all,
Hata hajajua kutaja jina Omala.
anytime what I firmly believe by is anytime you're in a new position or as long as you're not an intern in that position, you want to start on a high, especially if it's a managerial job. Where's the new manager bounce? That's what we want. Where's the new manager bounce?
But you see, it's not like they were doing poorly. Gor Mahia wametaka kubeba ligi.
Sikatai yo,
What are
but
they
you see,
bouncing to, ama from?
what is it trying to say? Is it trying to say, I mean, what are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that with the McKinstry, Gor Mahia were the Wenger of the early 2000s, and now Leonardo is the Wenger of 2016 and 2017?
It can't be Manchester United, can it?
We need
Rent-free.
We need to
Rent-free.
Well, Mr. Producer, we need to have a square box up kwa screen where any reference, Arsenal reference, we just counter.
Could be like 5 every episode. No, I'm just saying, like, new manager bounce happens when you are doing poorly. And then the new manager comes, and then you bounce back to maybe winning ways. These ones are not bouncing back from anything. I mean,
Then if you're the new manager, continue that winning form.
continues the bounce.
Nyaassh,
Yes.
this guy is a bit naive. We have
How?
to.
I've always said that.
Sawa.
How?
Keep
Please
in mind.
enlighten me.
Sawa.
Enlighten
I'll
me.
enlighten you.
Yes.
Let's say you're the manager of Gor right now. This is a new club,
Yes.
new country,
Yes.
new environment,
Yes.
new everything. Yet there's Brian Waudo over there who doesn't care if you know how to speak Kiswahili or not. He just wants
Wins.
wins. You want him to win speaking Portuguese?
I thought he speaks English.
Want this the same questions you asked about McKinstry, and McKinstry has delivered.
McKinstry
I'm pretty sure
delivered
McKinstry didn't
after a
start
league-
with a defeat and
in a
a
league.
McKinstry delivered, yes. But if you go down back in memory lane, when he was taking charge of Gor Mahia, us fans weren't even deliberately, we weren't attending the games, and Gor wasn't even in a good place financially.
But was it because of McKinstry?
And he no, it wasn't because
Yeah.
that was a problem that he found over there. But he managed to transform God from where it was from fans not even attending the game
Yes.
to fans going all the way till Kisumu, till Mombasa to watch the games.
So what you're telling me is Leonardo is taking you back to them times.
No, what I'm telling you is, let's not judge a club based on its pre-season performance.
CECAFA Cup is not pre-season.
Based
You
on-
want to
like,
win it.
I said it's like pre-season compared to KPL. Of course, we want to win CECAFA. I do agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do agree. But you also have to factor in this is a new manager with new ideas and principles who also has his language barriers. Everything will have to take time, honestly.
I only have one takeaway from this, and this is to Robert Matano. I hope uko na kalamu na karatasi.
Subscribe.
These guys are faltering. We are seeing the mistakes, learn from it, and beat them to the league.
No, you're giving Nyaassh an advantage.
That's all right. That's okay. We are going to take it anyway.
Huyu na taska zake huyu.
No.
At least we're saying leopards.
His main striker is rumored to be leaving. Sen is a quarter stage.
But you see,
Just going.
okay, fair enough. But
Yeah.
you guys, I know Kapaito is a good goal scorer for you, but so far this season, you didn't really need him as much as they needed Omala. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. Tusker always has goals all over the pitch.
Yeah.
So they can do something. They can definitely do something if Leonardo is not on his game.
Yeah, and you're waiting for that. And of course, a team that did something, and maybe you didn't mention it much,
Yes.
big up Spain. I mean, they bagged almost everything. Who
True.
won the
Seven out of 7 wins.
7 out of
Yes.
7.
Golden Glove should have been maybe Mainoo, because France considered
Sure,
only
it
in
can
2
be
games.
T-Rex.
Yeah, it can
Sure,
be T-Rex.
yeah, surely.
Can be him. Yeah.
But
But he
Rodri
did make
getting
some
the...
nice saves yesterday and stuff.
Who that?
It was
Pickford? Yeah.
Like in terms of if you were to come up with a team of the tournament.
He's definitely not there.
Umeanza.
When that save that he gave us is was it Yamal Mahu and stuff?
Oh my
As he was
days.
getting beat.
Recency bias.
That-
One save makes him go into the team of the tournament.
No, I'm not
be.
saying one save, but I'm just saying generally when you look at how he's performing, Pickford has performed very well. It's not the usual. This guy has short hands. No,
Yeah,
it's not the usual that.
T-Rex. He will forever be a T-Rex.
Kayo Xavi Simon's short. For me, I feel like if he was longer like Mainoo or I don't know,
Saves
Alison Becker, he could have saved that one.
But at the end of the day, nasikia point yako make Rodri won the player of the tournament.
Why did he do that, bro?
You don't agree with that?
For me, I think the most swashbuckling player I watched for Spain in the midfield is Fabian Ruiz. He was such a joy to
Aya,
watch.
basi angoje next year apewe most improved. Because he was trash at PSG.
No, but that's not for the Euros. I
Yes.
think for the Euros, okay, I don't know what Rodri did. I can't stand here and say, oh, I recall him doing this and that. But I recall some few instances I watched Ruiz cook in different games.
Okay.
So I don't know why Rodri got the player of the tournament, but
Consistency maybe, He's always there. He's always breaking attacking lines for any opponent that Spain face.
But his numbers were even
Like,
less than
he makes sure that Lenormand and Laporte don't have much to do.
Lenormand. But I don't
You
feel
look at Unai Simon, you look at the backline, Chuchurella. Before the tournament, Gary Neville said he will be the weakest point of Spain. And then he goes on to win the trophy against England.
you
And
got to love it.
posts it on.
Exactly. Post it on his social media. And then Danny Carvajal, I mean,
Bro.
I'm speaking Madrid DNA, bro. Ballon d'Or shouts. Danny Carvajal. Ballon d'Or shouts, bro.
Wait, why?
Ballon d'Or shouts.
Why?
You win the Champions League. You win La Liga. You score the goal in the Champions League final. You also come and be an outstanding right back at 36 in a Euros tournament where there's the likes of Kyle Walker and there's the likes of any Arsenal player that was missing.
And my
Lazima Arsenal yeko ndani.
Eh.
But at the end of the day, those accolades, this boy deserves to be in the
I swear
I
down.
know he won't win, but he deserves to be in the conversation.
which makes me wonder, like, who now?
Who's the outright contender
Because there isn't one, is there?
Contender for?
Ballon
for Ballon d'Or? I think outrightly right now, as we speak, it's only 2.
Don't-
And you know it.
Usitaje Rodri.
Trust you me. Trust you me. It's Rodri or Bellingham. Outrightly. And I'm not saying, by the way, I hate the fact that it's them too.
Yeah.
But it's Rodri or Bellingham. Rodri, of course, will get those shouts because right now, let's just be honest, he's the best CDM in the world right now.
Yeah.
He's the best CDM in the world right now. Consistently. I mean, he's been unbeaten for a whole season. Then Kobe dunks on him in the FA Cup final. Fair enough. He's been unbeaten in the whole tournament of the Euros
yes.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And then there's Bellingham, on the other hand, who's performed for club and country, albeit 2 goals in the tournament. And he's also made the final.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I think the voting, of course, is always down to trophies, personal trophies that you've won with your country, your club. But I think that period between August to October, November will also determine. Because if Bellingham continues scoring goals, then you just know.
I think that's where Rodri might lose it because Arsenal is going to be cooking next season in that period of time. So Manchester will not be dazzling as much. But going by that, kind of leaves me feeling like it just might be Rodri, bro.
It could be.
I look around and I can't find any other player who would say outright.
Yeah, outrightly no. Those are the rankings. I think Rodri 1 and Bellingham 2nd. But in terms of rankings, I believe there were some serious UEFA club rankings that came out recently. Yes. Bernard, please tell us the list.
First of all, these ones are not serious. There is nothing serious. These are jabroni takes. UEFA's juu alikuwa amekula nini kwa hii kitu?
Tell us the list.
What was the criteria used to rank
I would love to know.
I'd like to know.
I think they used coefficiency in terms of Champions League appearances over recent times. Because unajua nyinyi ndo mmefika tu sahi. You get?
Okay.
Like ndo mmerudi.
West Ham, West Ham in the Champions League?
Do you know West Ham have a UCL? UEFA Conference League. That's something y'all don't have.
So in case you guys don't know, there's an updated UEFA club coefficient club rankings, and number 1 is Man City, number 2 Real Madrid, 3 Bayern, 4 Liverpool, 5 Roma,
Why?
6 PSG,
Roma.
7 Villarreal, 8 Dortmund, 9 Chelsea, 10 Inter Milan.
What are Villarreal? Wako hapo juu walipiga Manchester United?
That's
Oh, come on, behave.
No, where are they there? Even Roma, where are they there? Is it because of conference league?
Especially Roma haven't had a good season. They fired Mourinho and then brought in De Rossi, who rescued them.
Qualifika?
Leverkusen eliminated them from Europa, I think in the semis or in the quarters.
Jabroni takes from UEFA.
But I want to know who's 20th.
Second African.
20th are?
Atalanta.
And then 19th?
Who are 11th?
Arsenal.
Who are 11th?
11th is Leverkusen. Wait, Manchester United is not even in this list.
It's 14th. Kwanuna match. Hey, talk now, blood. Talk now.
How are you guys ahead?
Bro.
How you guys are ahead of Atletico
Bro,
Madrid?
listen to me. When you're big, you're big. We managed to finish 8th, and UEFA and the whole world still knows we are bigger than Arsenal.
Look, first of all, Arsenal is 19th. We have never even won a Champions League. Imagine now if we win it now.
What the hell?
Like
what kind of twist is this?
No.
What narrative is he trying to put up?
No.
What narrative are you trying to put up?
Manchester United have 3 Champions League titles. They are not even the top 10.
Maybe
They are not even the top 10.
Maybe if Arsenal win now, they go to 18th.
Barcelona have
Barcelona 18th. Bro. They have 5.
5 no 18. Come on, man.
I think I like this UEFA. As long as Madrid and Man United are above those 2 other I'm happy.
But honestly, I'd like to know the criteria used to pick this top 10. Because as of now,
true. Especially Roma and Villarreal. Those are very sus decisions.
Because like I look at this scenario and I'm like, show me a scenario where Villarreal is ahead of Arsenal.
Heck, dare I say this, Inter should be above Bayern. As of now, in terms of recent performances, Inter should be above Bayern.
Barcelona should be in the top 10.
No.
5-time winners.
No.
Come on, man. I'm not even their fan, but there's no way Kina Villarreal will up and they have fuck all.
Yeah, by the way.
The Champions League, but
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Speaking of clubs, what's up with Manchester United extending Evans' contract?
Oh, my man.
Are these people broke?
Look, I gotta say, I think they feel like this is their Franz Beckenbauer. So they are giving him the second.
They were offered Branthwaite for, I don't know if it's 70 or whatever amount it is, but they offered to get Branthwaite, and then they instead extend Evans' contract.
I think Johnny Evans
I think this is what's going to happen.
No lie.
The Evans signing, of course, I'm not happy about it. So 1-year contract, hopefully he can train with the under-19s.
He'll never do that. He's triple with their age.
I don't like the fact that he's been given a 1-year extension, but I understand Willy Kambwala has gone to Villarreal.
Oh, he's left.
And those I think the rumors. Listen as to why. Listen. No. Listen. The rumors are that he had talks with Ten Hag. Mwambia he'll be way below the pecking order because I think we also linked to De Ligt and also Lenny Yoro. Because I don't think Branthwaite will come, because right now, if Everton have already sold Amadou Onana, they'll definitely want a lot of P's for Branthwaite. So I don't think we'll overspend on that. I think time yetu ya kugongo ishaisha. Ishaisha. Hiyo na hiyo period ishapotea.
I can't say that to certain team. The week is not yet closed, bro. Yeah.
And Arsenal, who are we, or rather, who are you guys linked with so far? And are you happy with the new accusation?
Who was the new acquisition? David Raya?
No, not Raya. The one you talked about.
He's not coming. He's not coming.
This is not football.
Tungekuwa tumeona. Angekuwa shagotea Teta pre-season.
We're taking our things a bit easy. We are not giving Jabroni code.
When you think you're Man City?
They don't take anything easy, those guys. You know, so Calafiori has not yet finished up in terms of coming to Arsenal. It's not yet final yet. It's just a matter of time. This one, without a doubt. Of course, we sign young guys for us FC. We don't sign pensioners. So midfield, we are waiting to see if there's going to be a movement. Saudi Arabia guys, they came back for Thomas Partey. So that's one to keep an eye on.
A huge link.
Yeah.
How much will you sell him to? Like if the guys were to come with a buy.
Saudi wakitupia 50 iko sawa.
Now be realistic.
No, it's Saudi
Arsenal, you guys never sell like big P's, you know?
We are changing that. We're changing
so
that.
Probably if they come for party, 15 M's, right?
No. They'll have to triple that.
Including add-ons.
Including add-ons.
The problem with Thomas Partey, honestly, you can't rely on him. If you want to go toe-to-toe with the legs of Man City, this guy cannot come in the last 3 months and then miss out in the first 7.
Yeah.
So you need a guy who'll be there for like 7 months.
But don't get me wrong. Let me play the devil's advocate here and move over to the loser side. What if you guys sell Partey? No, like what if you guys sell losers, trophyless? What if you guys
the cup that you are the majority? What you talking about?
What if you guys sell Partey and there's not enough time? Like, what if you make a panic buy in the CDM position?
Now, I don't think.
Aren't you worried about that?
If you are going to sell Partey, I think we are going to do it early. Because I trust.
Like there's a month to the season now. Yeah, it's 1 month left.
And then you still have, I think, like
3
weeks.
Till August 31st for the window to close.
You don't want to do that, by the way. You want these guys who are coming in wakuja mapema.
Yes.
But there are reports when season is ending that Arsenal, if they're going to sign a striker, he's going to come in early. So that Thomas Partey deal might dilly-dally. But if you are going to make a big acquisition midfield, then you'll have to do it early enough. So kama anaenda mapema, kama tunachukua the best Bruno in the league tumchukue.
Bado hamna risk basi. Sisi tuko na link ya Tony. Sancho is back and we are trying to win the league now. They've had amicable talks with Ten Hag. They're in good spirits right now.
Pie that Jadon Sancho gave you.
What humble pie?
Jadon Sancho is one who made Eric Ten Hag sit down.
Bro.
And listen to me, not the other way around.
Unajua sasa Sancho anaingianga training anashanga I could have won an FA Cup but I decided to go bottle the Champions League final.
No.
What did he win? What did he win?
Sancho is bigger than Ten Hag.
Are you mad?
At this point, Sancho is bigger than Ten Hag, no doubt about that. And these guys are just going for whole Netherlands dudes. You want to become the second biggest employer of Netherlands? Joshua Zirkzee, English.
JZ9.
Xavi Simons,
JZ9.
But nilisikia wanafanya progress. Haaland had 9 goals when he was coming to Manchester United. Zirkzee had
I think it's time for you to tell us the FPL up there.
Zirkzee has 11 goals.
I think I need to know the price of Haaland next season, please.
It seems like progress to me, if you ask me. So, yeah, Manchester United endelea tu hivyo, but the bias towards Netherlands is crazy. They're about to become Netherlands.
Yeah, there's a lot of Dutch men being hired in the club right now. I don't really understand the thought process behind that, but hopefully it works. That's why I was telling you, I'm excited for attack next season because it's no longer Benny McCarthy. It's Van Nistelrooy who's going to be telling the man.
But you have guys to do that, actually.
I think Haaland looks like he can be, but
still young.
Bado anakaa wale magigs, unajua
bado anakaa kubondwa
like I need
Magal Highs.
Anakaa
pia kubondwa na Saliba.
In attack at most times before we even get to the FPL, you need someone like a Diego Costa. Someone who's ready for war.
But I think one of the teams that is moving mad kuitaja tu tukienda ni Aston Villa. I'm impressed by how they
you lose Douglas Luiz and you get all these other talents.
Yes.
Barclays. Do they sign some tutoies from his
Ian Marsen is also coming there.
There is no way Manchester United are getting the top 4 now.
I think Villa could finish second and push Arsenal to third. I think so.
There is no chance in it.
Third in what?
To the league.
There's no chance in that.
Now you're pushing it. I know you have an agenda against Arsenal, but now you're pushing it.
Yeah, man. All right.
Speaking of agendas. Wow. There's some rumors here that I have an agenda or trivia.
Oh, really?
If I want somebody to win, I construct the questions in such a way that such and such has to
I
be.
have seen that in the 2 back-to-back losses
True.
they suffered, there was some bias in that.
You
That
can
whoever
tell
said
in
that
those
game
4
was actually
defeats.
true.
In those 4 defeats in a row, Venant wasn't even looking my direction. So
Nah.
you can see.
When you lose 4 in a row, you got a problem. You have a problem.
But the good thing is with this one, I'll be as objective as possible.
That's what he always
Because
says.
We are on the favorite part of the show, which is the trivia. Now, kwa trivia, I get to ask simple questions that you get to participate, and whoever gets the most wins.
All right.
I think as you've been introducing the trivia, I've had something. I think you'll ask something about what he said in the episode and I've forgotten about it.
Yeah,
I just know.
I can't rule
I
that
just
out.
know.
I can't rule that out.
I just know.
No, I can't rule the fact that you'll ask it and you'll have forgotten. But
Wear your sunglasses, boy.
Nice one. Let's go. So, this one we're actually going to start with FPL. And this one, it's so easy. This one made the ilikuwa kwa spotlight over last week. So Haaland has been the most expensive player in FPL. And this season, he's broken a record for the most expensive player of all time. I'd like to know his FPL price.
First of all, I don't understand how a guy who was pocketed that badly by Gabriel Magalhaes and Saliba is that expensive.
Let me see. Yes, it's 15 million. Yeah.
It's a
2,
haste.
still on FPL.
Hey.
Based on last season, only I think one player who performed better than Haaland in terms of getting points. And as a result of that, he's recorded the biggest price rise ever in FPL. Meaning, his price from last season and this season, there's a big gap.
a big switch.
Yeah. I'd like to know who is it in FPL. He was 5 million. His price has doubled to 10.5. That's
Must
the
be
hit.
Watkins. I think it's Watkins.
I think so as well.
It's Watkins.
Yeah, it's called Palmer. 10.5 million. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Third.
Here we go. Ile yenye ulikuwa umesahau ndio hii.
I'd like to know who scored the winner when Uruguay met Canada in the semi-final of the Copa America tournament.
It ended in penalties, right?
Yeah,
It went to
Ilisha
penalties.
Ilisha
It went to
Tutu.
penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, sorry. Who scored the late equalizer?
The late equal.
In the
Oh my
93rd
God.
In the 93rd minute to send them to extra time.
Oh shit. Ah shit.
I think it's worth noting that Darwin Núñez dropped a stinker.
No. Say it like it is. Darwin useless.
Darwin useless.
Yeah.
Dropped a stinker.
It has to be him, Luis Suarez.
Okay.
Yeah, lethal. Even in all.
it him?
So far, it's Suarez. 93rd minute clutch ilikuwa poa sana. Shout out to him actually for him playing till now.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
sure. Yeah.
I think this is where we separate the loser
From the winners.
Wallahi Bernard.
I am wearing a BVB kit. We were in the finals. I'd like to know the current BVB manager.
Ah, fuck off, bro.
Who's the new acquisition? Hint. Hint.
No hints. Thanks.
No hints.
No hints.
Ah, okay. Sawa basi.
I think his name has an S at some point. Me, I'm very clever.
The answer is Nuri Sahin.
His name has an S at some point.
Last one.
We're not done?
No. See, it's 5 questions.
All right.
Last one.
Okay.
Who's
Like I said, Venant, unaona sikuwataki ni win. Ajangalia hii side hata kidogo. Ajangalia hii side.
Last one. I'm holding a Gor Mahia in it was a wristband.
Yes.
I'd like to know the name of the Gor Mahia manager.
But say Isha.
Oh, the more names, the better.
Either way, Isha.
Yeah.
Because he got the nini. He got
Leonardo.
the manager one.
Leonardo?
It doesn't matter. He's a loser. He's a loser.
Leonardo who now? What's his second name?
I've forgotten the second name, but I know the last name is Neiva. Neiva. Yeah.
Yo.
So we have a winner.
Aye. Vernon. Nitafutia competition ban.
Oh
there is no competition in this panel. I cannot be winning all this time. I need competition.
Just for context, so that you know, people always want to learn from the best. Every statement I've ever said in the wildcard that has gone viral, Nyaassh has gone on to copy.
Nah.
Read it and weep.
Which one?
Read it and weep.
Which one?
Go look at those episodes and see.
Tanya.
And when at it,
Those are many episodes. You have done a lot of episodes.
The only word that you brought up and I liked was jabroni. Other than that, wewe unashinanga umenikopi.
Na kukopi nini? Same exact.
Hata ikikuwa kwa trophies unanikopi.
What?
Unataka tu kushinda vitu mimi nimeshinda.
Look, I'm moving mad right now. I'm feeling like a brass.
That's what 3 weeks now.
Yeah?
3 weeks.
Of winning in a row?
Yeah.
I need
No,
competition.
see, he's lost the last two.
No,
he's lost the
I
last
won
2
last
3
week.
weeks.
Before that, I had lost 2.
No, he didn't win last week. I won last week.
Oh,
You're mad.
I did. He's hogging a win now.
You're mad.
He's hogging a win.
You're mad.
I'm moving like a brass now. No wonder I'm even wearing kitchenenda kukaa like a brass.
Because
SportPesa 7 circuit is kicking off in 2 weeks' time. That's the 27th and 28th. The Christie Sevens shall be happening up at RFUA grounds, on the grounds ya kina Harley Quinn. So if you want to see your team win, like I've been doing in this episode of the Wildcard on the trivia section, you can go to RFUA grounds and watch likes of Cabras, Menengai Oilers, KCB, all those guys, Black Blood, go all in for themselves, and we see who's going to be winning the first leg of the 7th circuit.
I remember reading that itakuwa 27th and 28th.
Yeah, for sure.
Of July Pale Queens.
After that, I think we shall be having Kakamega Sevens Pale in the showground. We shall be having Dallas Sevens in the Mid-East. We shall be having Prince Lou. That's the one in Nakuru, by the way, not Christie's. Yes, Danny.
Oh my days.
What end us?
Dark days.
Hey. Were they dark, really? Then what end the driftwood, I think, in Mombasa. So quite a number of legs before we get done somewhere around September, October.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Wow. But then, speaking of competition, you know, more than the trivia, we usually have FPL, and with FPL, this is where now there is no giving up this time. Actually, this time we
Wait.
No. I'm putting it out there already. I will only be playing FPL when I want to. Not because it's clear I am not good at it. I suck at FPL. Pause, but I suck at FPL.
How many points did you get last season?
I don't even think I made 2K or 19. I think I got like 1,200 or 1,300. Yeah,
I remember very well.
I was bad, bro. I don't like.
You suck, but not that badly.
He gave up.
What about you? How many points did you get?
I remember number one. The number
Umeulizwa
one.
yako.
I had 2,400 and some change. Because I remember number one overall in the world beat me by 398.
Oh, points.
Points, yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. So this time I'm very sure I'll be higher.
I had 2185 myself.
2185, yeah. So Waudo this time.
Okay, if you want me to play FPL consistently this coming season, just promise me one thing. Man. Promise me one thing.
What?
You will not lie to our fans about who to buy and who to... Because we know you. Leo utatuambia Haaland alafu ni Havertz.
But how is he lying and he had 2,400 points, bro?
Surely.
He's always...
He had more points than most of us. Than all of us, yeah.
Venant atawaambia mwende mnunue sijui Watkins.
Alafu
yeye anaenda aneka Haaland. Yeye anawaambia mnunue Haaland anaenda aneka Havertz.
Evidence. What evidence?
Huyu.
So unataka kusema Havertz aliwapea points hizo zote? God damn.
Havertz. But just speaking of Havertz, he's been classified as a forward this season rather than as an FPL mid. And there's some price reveals that are already out as of now.
All right.
Manchester, I'm starting with Manchester United.
It's a big team, yeah.
Haaland is 7 million and Rashford is 7 million. Actually,
Rashford ame deep.
Yeah, Rashford is 7 million. The most expensive Man United asset is Bruno with 8.5.
Peke yake?
Who I recommend guys need to have in their team, Bruno.
Yeah, if you're looking for tiers, you might as well get Bruno
get
Fernandes.
Saka.
Get Bruno. Especially in the league. He does a lot of crying.
We move on to Spurs. And with Spurs, Maddison, 7 million. Kulusevski, 6.5. Spurs have cheap assets. And Spurs are they're in conference leagues. You know?
No. They're in Europa.
Yeah,
finished
the
fifth.
Europa League. They
finished
Oh, in Europa.
Yeah.
So as you buy these Spurs assets, remember they play on Thursday and on
Thursday, Sunday.
Lesson haijatoka?
yeah. Son, I haven't seen
Get
yet.
Son and Pedro
Even with
Porro.
Arsenal, I haven't seen yet. But with Liverpool, the usual. Salah is, of course, for the I don't know time. It's like 12.5.
Yeah.
Shit.
I think this is like the fourth time in a row they've classified him as 12.5 million.
All right.
And of course, Trent is now cheaper, is 7 million. And I think those are the. And Luis Diaz is 7.5 million.
Oh, really?
Doesn't
Yes.
have to be.
So if you can't afford Salah in your FPL team, you get Ntoaje Diaz.
Yeah.
But you double up with Liverpool defensive assets. So the likes of Robertson or Trent.
Oh, yeah.
So me, I think I'm going to do that.
Nani wengine wametoka?
Chelsea.
No. Tuambie tu Cole Palmer na to move.
Who are-
Huko hakuna talent.
Cole Palmer is 10.5 million.
Yeah.
But now he's actually, guys, let's talk about Cole Palmer for just a minute maximum.
Yeah.
So Chelsea have a new manager, new principles, everything is new from the manager's side and also from some of the players' side. So everything here, it's like a new experiment.
Yeah.
And Cole Palmer, we've seen what he's done at Euros. However, when it comes to now Chelsea, and I'm starting with Man City. So when it comes to Chelsea, I'd rather wait and see what the new manager is bringing to the team first, see who's who before selecting a player from the... And also versus Man City, why would you rush to...
But I think Cole Palmer has proven he can do it under any circumstance. I mean, under Pep, he did score in the appearances he got. Under Pochettino, he has been the standout player, and even in the Euros.
In the second half of the season is when we got to see Palmer perform the way he did.
Oh, just
but this is a new manager with...
And that's why I've said he can work with the various managers.
Let's-
He started the season under Pep, banged a goal against Arsenal in the Community Shield.
Yeah.
And then he goes to Chelsea, dunks against every club that he plays. I mean, I think he only failed to score against 3 or 4 teams.
I mean,
that's
Arsenal,
how good he was.
I think Arsenal only, actually. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So that's how I think it's going to be like bread and butter for him.
But let's not forget, Chelsea wanaanza season now in a week.
Away. Oh, in qualifiers. Wanachezanga Friday asubuhi ama hiyo inachezwa lini?
Watu wakienda PE.
Friday morning is crazy.
Woi.
Watu wakienda PE.
Ndio watu wana Chelsea wanaenda kucheza Conference League. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Arsenal haijatua nini?
Arsenal, I'm actually even scrolling through the
I
FPL
think I'm going to the big
website right
guns
now.
baadaye. Wametoa the smaller teams.
We've just seen the price of Havertz, who's around 8 million. And I'm waiting to see Saka's, Odegaard's, the Martinelli. I'm waiting to see their prices first.
Yeah, I think they're just waiting for the other smaller teams first. That's not zimetolewa. Then the big guns. I'm talking Arsenal, Man City. I think I did even Aston Villa. As jatolewa zao, no.
The only guy to get is Watkins here. And he's 9 million.
Exactly. So wana tease kwa hizi nini big teams. But zile zingine ndogo wametoa watu kawa 5 hivi.
But you already know Haaland's price. Come on, dog.
Wait, are you guys going to get Haaland? That's the big question.
Now that's too much money.
15 million.
That's a lot of money.
15 million gets you Tony and Havertz.
15 is a lot for one guy.
For one guy. So if you're buying, I was even telling guys in the group, if you're buying Haaland in your FPL team, you either, one, pick him alone to represent Man City in your team.
Yeah.
Or if you're doubling up or tripling up on your team, kuna mali utaumia. There's a part in your team where you'll play cheap.
Yeah. But I think in the first game, if he faces likes of Badiashile, might as well cook as much. I think about a flourish. Yeah.
So that's pretty much it with FPL as of now. The official, we're just waiting for FPL to be official as of probably the couple
August 16th.
No, FPL has to be up like a
so
month
guys
before,
can set
so
up their
guys
teams.
can get to choose.
Yeah.
So that's it for FPL. I'll tell you guys more in regards to, I think for me, my promise to you and to you fans is to be fully committed in terms of information and the show.
Musini promise alafu ndanganya.
Information and the show. I usually tell you even after the show, buy such and such, buy do and this. You don't do, you forget.
Hawa ni wale wase mkiwa KCSE wenye walipata leakage. Jamaa bado wanaanguka mtihani.
Bana mi yangu ilikuwa ya Matiang'i 1 bana. There was no leakage at all.
Hakuna maana. Ndio maana ulianguka.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But also as we finish up, there has been the Copa America.
Yes.
That Nini won, Argentina won, that was expected.
Yes.
But did you see the howlers? Watu wanaingilia pitch juu kwa ventilation tubes, bro.
If that is the country that is hosting the next World Cup, I would not want to be there even as a fan.
Jamaa ametoka kuwa karibu assassinated. I don't know if that's true or not, but damn. that, and then the pitch.
Yes.
It's just there's so much going on in America as far as that is concerned. Kind of makes me a bit wary for the World Cup. It's happening in 2 years, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, big up to Messi. He won another trophy.
Stop twerking for him. He
I
was
ain't
busy
twerking.
crying.
I ain't
He was
twerking
busy
for nobody.
crying.
I ain't talking for no.
When Ronaldo cries, oh, it's 79th minute.
There's
but when
a
Messi
difference.
cries, oh, empowerment.
There's a difference
Get
between giving praise where credit is due and twerking. I'm just giving credit where it's due. I'm not twerking.
Stop
So
twerking.
big up to Messi. Big up to Emi Martinez, made at the Arsenal. I mean, the thing
But
was-
had to win after leaving Arsenal.
after we made him.
After
we
leaving
made him.
after leaving Arsenal.
Your surplus to requirements. He has not won anything at the club as well. So, yeah, big up to him. It was good to see them winning, but still, I think everything was overshadowed by just how chaotic that final was as far as those fun things go.
Damn right.
Yeah.
So you guys are happy with your teams so far, let's say in the Euros? Like,
Yeah, as we wrap up, man, coming up to club football pre-season in Akam, I think I'm happy because most of my players are coming back with trophies in the team, in the likes of Garnacho, who's
Of your players.
Garnacho, who's better than
Garnacho,
Saka,
who else?
Lisandro
Garnacho,
Martinez.
who else?
You name Raya and shut up, because hata tujui ka jezi yake ya Spain inamtosha. Hatujui jezi ya Raya ka inamtosha ya
your
Spain. Hatujui.
When you have three
The
players.
Butcher and Garnacho.
No.
Garnacho.
Most of your players are coming back with trophies.
Yes.
You have 3 players.
Garnacho and Lisandro.
And your team
How many of yours are coming back
I
with
did say
trophies?
most of our players.
How many are coming
I
back?
did say most of our
How
players.
many?
1.
Oh shit, you guys
two.
suck. You guys
And you guys
suck.
have most of your players are coming
Raya
back
can't
with
even lace Simon's boots.
And they cannot even be featured in squad, bro. That's why they're
What
not
do you
in
mean?
the teams.
Lisandro is the leader of the Argentina backline right now alongside Christian Romero, and you know it.
Majority of our players are coming
Respect
back with
him.
trophies.
Respect him.
is majority.
First of all, wewe
is
wewe na
majority.
Lisandro Martinez mnatoshana height.
no.
You have to respect him.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Wewe na Labile mmetosana na uko
Hey, Bola Bill
kula
Pogba.
tu madawa nje. If 2 is majority,
Yes.
how many players do you have?
Those are leaders. Is Raya a leader in your
No. If
Lisandro
you are
is a
majority,
leader.
You have 3 players.
God damn it, man.
Come on, man.
God damn it.
Don't squander English.
Arsenal
here.
has no
Not
winners
English
right
here,
now.
but come on.
Venant,
Again,
Arsenal has no winners. No, he's claiming as if you guys are the big of the biggest.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
He's
don't
talking
squander
about
people here.
Manchester
Yes,
United.
Lisandro Martinez.
That's not majority, bro.
Do you know he has a better CV than Saliba?
Do you- that's-
Oh, hey,
Shut up, bro. And Saliba is 22.
where are the Saliba trophies?
Saliba
Where are
is
his
22.
trophies?
Mbappe could not do the work.
You know it. Oh my days.
Saliba was doing his work.
Oh my days. What do you
Saliba was
mean?
doing his work.
Conceding goals against Yamal.
Conceding goals.
Against Yamal.
Theo Hernandez,
And
bro.
Olmo.
Most clean sheets.
And Olmo.
Who's the best defender in the Euros?
In the Euros, it has to be Upamecano.
Wait, on that note,
Goddamn Saliba, bro.
on that note, we have to end this show.
But I think the most colorful thing about the Euros was the opening and closing ceremony.
Yes. Oh,
Nothing much was going on.
The Spain-Germany game, yeah.
Yeah. Sika, I have gone ilikuwa entertaining bana. They have nothing on us.
Yes, and Mainoo also performing very well. In
no.
Very objective presenter, you.
no,
Sky Sports ikutafute wewe.
No.
On that note, we have to sign out. My name is Venant.
Sema jina yako Jabroni.
Slayer.
Sema jina yako.
Jabroni Slayer.
Jabroni is Slayer who?
I'm not taking that disrespect.
Sema jina yako.
I'm not taking that disrespect,
Okay, Bukati's cousin. Sema jina yako.
Bugatti guy. Look at my dear, look at Bugatti. You are definitely his relative. Usiulisema yeye ni bro ya Kobbie Mainoo. Kobbie Mainoo is Bugatti's grandson. I've been Nyaassh. I'll catch you on the next one.
I don't even need to say my name. Garnacho has a better international career than Saka.
See you.